Hey guys, it's me, Gluten-Free Brownie, and it's been a really long time since I've been able to make a video, and I did not prepare anything that I was going to say, so I'm just winging it. Also, forgive the wobbly camera. The stand I have for my iPad is pretty good, but it's still, like, wobbly. So I've been off YouTube for a long time, and I'm sure some people have been concerned about it, but who knows. Um, but yeah, at the moment things are simultaneously getting better and worse at the same time. So, um, I, as I mentioned in previous videos, I've gotten my autism diagnosis, and um, the place I was working at wasn't the most accommodating, so I had to quit. And I had to move again, so yay me. I do, however, now that I have a lot of time on my hands and I'm trying to make something work, I decided to try again with YouTube because I do like YouTube. I like watching YouTube. It's a good stress reliever. I'm going to try to hold the iPad because even the wobbly camera is bothering me, so. Yeah, gonna take another crack at it, but also because I've noticed I've been doing a lot of like creating on TikTok, and I know I really like doing creating for social media, so that's something that I always looked at as like a fun hobby to do, so might as well keep doing it. I'm so sorry about the camera. um, but yeah, I also started going to something called vocational rehabilitation. And they have, so what they do is that they help disabled folks find work. So I went in there hoping to find a job, and my counselor wants to give me a better education, so that's going to happen, hopefully. There is a temporary setback. Had trouble with some registration stuff, so I won't be going until like spring semester. But turns out I've always been interested in animation, and I shouldn't be surprised because I do have a second channel called the Giller channel, and it's just me like trying my hand at stop motion animation, and I really enjoyed it. And looking back, I've always been a huge fan of animation. Even when you'd think Love, Death, and Robots would have made me realize this sooner, but I was watching Love, Death, and Robots, and I'm thinking, man, animation is just so fascinating to me. So now I'm going to be studying it because I've always been good at art, and it's something I've been the most comfortable doing. I also just hoping to start a project with my mom, so I'm gonna try to pick up YouTube and TikTok again so I can help my mom with this thing. But she wants me to be an illustrator, basically, so I have no issues with that because, again, I like drawing, I like art. I did hurt my drawing hand a few weeks ago, and it's still healing a little bit, but I've been able to do digital art, which has been really nice. Other than that, I don't really have many more updates, except that, like, there are some things I've been struggling with because of my autism diagnosis, but the fact that I have my diagnosis now and that I know why I struggle with certain things, it's been a lot more helpful. So that's why it's like getting better and worse at the same time, because I'm also noticing my symptoms. Like, I get, before you're diagnosed or before you go into the research of autism, you don't know why you're struggling, but you also don't really notice your symptoms. And then after you do the research and after you get the diagnosis, you're like, you start to notice everything. And it's like, oh, okay. I feel like my symptoms are getting worse because I am noticing them. So, yeah. But that's basically what's been going on. Again, I hope to start getting into recording. I really love doing Let's Plays, so I definitely want to get back into that. I think I unlocked a new mission in Power Wash Simulator, so you're going to be seeing that again. I love Stardew Valley, so of course I'm going to keep playing that. And I also really like Slime Rancher, the first game specifically, and I was going to revisit that, so hopefully I can revisit that again, because I finally did like a full playthrough. I got the credits scene on like my personal play for that game, so yeah. I don't honestly, I think that's all I have to say, really. Like I said, I didn't prepare anything. Usually I have like a list of notes on what to say, but today I just decided I was going to do Power Wash Simulator, and then I checked my notes and I wrote down where was I or where have I been, and I'm like, oh yeah, I need to do that one. um, so glad I remembered that. But I hope you're all having a good, what day is it? I hope you're all having a good Wednesday, and take care.